What's up guys, ValenceRing here. Wanted to bring you a quick episode on an event and tips and strategies, and of course I'll be covering today Global Ace Commander and Alliance Showdown. If you're not familiar with these, essentially I want to do a daily breakdown of each day that happens. Global Ace Commander runs for 1 week. Technically there's only 6 days because the last day is you work 2 days, and for the rewards. At any rate, I just want to go over each of these and how it breaks down with Global Ace Commander and Alliance Showdown. So these Alliance Showdown is a newer event that just came out recently. I think it's only happened a couple times, and basically this ties in perfectly with Global Ace Commander, especially if you do it correctly. As you can see here in Alliance Showdown, the quick breakdown is that as an alliance, each member gets 8 chances to select a quest and complete that quest. If you complete it, then you get points based upon the difficulty of that quest. So for instance, right now I have one selected for Building Might Up. I have 15 hours left to complete it. Once I reach the 60,000 building might increase, then I will have completed this and I'll gain the 120 points, and that goes towards my alliance. As you can see here, a lot of my alliance members have already, some have already maxed out their tries. You can get 1 extra try at the end. Once you've accepted 8, then you can pay, I think, 1,000 diamonds and get your 9th challenge. At any rate, those points go in for your alliance, and then of course you want to reach at least level 8, and then you'll be able to select one of each of these 3 rewards from each phase. The higher up you go, the better the rewards get. Hopefully as an alliance you can reach at least level 20. As you can see, that's worth 10,000 diamonds if you're interested in choosing the diamonds, and at level 10 you also have an option for 10,000 diamonds. Of course, if you want some of the other perks or rewards, you can do that. But Global Ace Commander runs every day, and there's a different event for each day. Today, as you can see, is the first day of the event. It's always the same: gather resources and gather rare earth. Definitely kind of a challenging section because there isn't too much that you can do to boost this up, except for using a couple talents, maybe using a couple boosts that you get in your bag to increase gathering speed. But realistically, the best way to get the maximum points on this day is to go out and gather constantly, and then every time your troops come back, send them out again and send them out again, and make sure that you pull them all in right before the deadline. One trick I like to do for this event on this day for gather resources is I like to set my gathering up the day before, so that right before the right after reset, right when the event starts, I have troops or gatherers coming back shortly thereafter. And then of course you want to gather as much rare earth as possible. I'm not sure if stealing counts towards the points, but I think that it does. So I definitely recommend, again, mastering the pit. I'll have another video on that at some point. But gathering rare earth is critical. You definitely want to do that as often as possible. As you can see, I maxed out my points. It's almost the end of the day. And then how this breaks down is you get a phase rank. So right now it updates every hour. I'm currently ranked in the top 5.34%, which actually puts me in the top 20%. You definitely want to be below that 5% mark if at all possible. If you can get the top 1%, kudos, good for you. I hope you can. And you want to try that every day. As you can see, on day 1, the total rank, I'm ranked in the top 9%, top 10%, and this will be the reward I'll get after reset, after the new day starts. So top 10%, you'll receive, this is actually, I'm sorry, the total rank is at the end of the event. You'll receive this reward, but the phase rank reward, you'll receive that after every day after a reset. So right now I'm top 20. I'll receive the 6 of the 20,000 EVA intelligence points, 12,000 of econ and military points, plus the speed ups and resource choice, or the resource boxes. All very nice. So really what I wanted to focus on was, this is the breakdown of today for Global Ace Commander. There's not much more to it. Gather resources. That's the trick. Use your talents if you have them, like Swift Gather, and then use your boosts, resource gathering boost from your bag if you have them, to get your gathering up as much as possible before the deadline. And Alliance Showdown, because it's a newer event, I wanted to cover basically the trick here when it comes to Global Ace Commander. As you come down here and see, you can look at these quests. Some of them are like transport wood, but others are gather wood. Like this one's gather gas. It's worth 172 points. You have to gather 360,000 gas in 1 day and 9 hours. That might not sound like too bad, but gas is tough to gather. That's a lot of gas. You really got to send out most of your marches just for gas all day. And for pretty much that whole time to be able to get that. It's a tough quest. It might not look like it, but that point value, 172, tells you it's a very difficult quest. Make sure you're paying attention to this, but every day there is an opportunity where quests will match up with the events going on for Global Ace Commander. There is absolutely no rush to complete Alliance Showdown. You have the full week, 7 days, to complete 9 tasks. This literally means you can do 1 task a day every day that matches up with the Global Ace Commander event, and you will be able to complete all of your tasks. As far as task 8 and 9, obviously you're going to have to squeeze 1 or 2 in there and double up on a day or two. But some quests or some tasks in Alliance Showdown can only take minutes, and some take days. You have to pay attention to which is which and which ones you're taking. If you have a quest that takes 4 days to complete, chances are it's going to take you 4 days to complete or close. So make sure you're paying attention to that when you're selecting these quests. Some of these, like speed up build tech training, I can finish this in about 5 minutes if I have the speed ups and if I have the resources to build the items I need to get that amount of speed ups. But because this is for build tech and training, this is a great easy event for most people. You're going to be able to split that load across building speed ups, tech speed ups, and training speed ups, so you don't have to have all in of just the same thing, which is really cool. And you will notice sometimes it looks like a lot of them have been deleted or already used up. These reset every 30 minutes, and R4s and up can delete them just by hitting this little button here. If I only normally delete them if they're the mystery quests, or if they're duplicates, because obviously if no one selected it and we're filling up with duplicates, there's a good chance that we don't need that one. Some of these I will leave as duplicate because they're rather easy or they're slightly different. Transport wood, transport gas. But you can delete them if you need to. Only delete duplicates or, really high level ones, and sometimes if there's a lot of mystery ones, I'll delete those. You have to be careful selecting the mystery ones because 9 times out of 10 it's going to cost real money to complete. It's either going to be make purchases in the shop or achieve or acquire some type of material that you're not just going to have lying around and you're going to have to purchase it. So I would definitely be hesitant and be careful, especially if you're free to play or you don't want to be forced to spend money on this game. Definitely do not choose a mystery quest. There are plenty of quests. They refresh every 30 minutes. Check back often. Find a quest that matches up with Global Ace Commander. Utilize that so you can double up your rewards. You're already going to be doing the task, for instance, the gathering. If you're already going to be gathering gas or gathering resources for Global Ace Commander, there's no reason why you can't select this one and gather as much gas as possible in that time frame. You're going to get points for your alliance, you're going to get points for yourself, and you're going to boost your Global Ace Commander rating. Getting the highest rating possible is critical. These Epic Hero Choice cards get you Obsidian and Atropos. Absolutely totally worth it for either hero. I recommend getting both. I absolutely like and enjoy both of them. In addition, if you can ever get to that top 1%, that top 0.5%, you're going to get the Ace Commander frame. And this is huge. You get a fighter, shooter, and rider attack boost of plus 20%. That's a big jump. That can be significant. That's the difference of beating a 26 layer and a 27 layer. It's that big of a difference. Absolutely worth it. It's hard to push for these. The only other recommendation I have, and I'm going to go down each day with these and hopefully shoot a video for each day individually showing you exactly what you need to do on how to get points for that day. But save everything. Save all of your items that you can, and I'll show you each day which items you need to maximize your points for Global Ace Commander. One of the biggest events that happens every 2 weeks. I totally recommend getting the highest points possible. So that's everything, guys. I just wanted to go over how Global Ace Commander and Alliance Showdown tie into each other and allow you to maximize your rewards, because these rewards for completing each phase are definitely worth it. It's even more worth it when it doesn't cost you anything and when you have prepared for it. So prepare for these events, watch these videos so you can see exactly what you are going to need and prepare for the future. Thanks, guys. As always, I appreciate you watching. If this video helps, give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more content like this. Thanks, guys.